Hello everybody, and welcome back to some FTB Evolution. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So I am back over here at the village with our stuff in the sky. I want to see what that is, and now that we have a way of getting up there, I figured we would try that. Start that out at the beginning of the episode here, especially since we can always just yeet ourselves home or just jump off the island. We got water, we got our springy boots, all that stuff. So that's what we're going to start off with today. And okay. We've got some blocks here. I don't want to walk over whatever that is. Is it literally just loot? I heard somebody. Well, that was rather uneventful. Let's go outside to see what I hear. Ow. Oh, so they're spawners. Okie dokie. Well, is there any other hidey holes in here? It doesn't look like it. Well, that was rather uneventful. Yeah, that was uneventful. I was hoping for something more than that. There's still more spawners. Oh, right there. Well, nothing else. We got a few spawners out of that, but yeah, there's not here much to contend with. What was underneath? Dripstone? Yeah, there's... Alright, well, back home. Alright, so I think... Well, first we got 2 quests to complete. I forgot to complete these last episode. That gives us a stack upgrade, which would be lovely. That gives us room to store more items and XP, and then we have the compacting drawers that give us another iron chest, which I really don't need any more iron chests or any chests floating around here at all, because we're just accumulating them. I got to get that taken care of here soon. But I think what we're going to do the rest of this episode is we're going to get started on something that I can work on in the background and not necessarily need to worry about. We don't have a whole lot of reasons for it in this pack. And that is mystical agriculture. We can't generate everything with it. We can still do diamonds, emeralds, platinum, iridium, netherite, that kind of stuff. We can do the sulfur that I need. We can do redstone, iron, gold, that kind of stuff. We can still do nether stars and dragon eggs, which I'm not necessarily worried about the dragon eggs, but the nether stars would be nice. But the main thing is right now is redstone, and then getting enough essence to get our armor to where when we can get some nether stars, we can get into some flight. So that's what I'm going to do now. We're going to need some stone, and I don't know what I did with said stone. We're going to need some dirt. I don't know what I did with said dirt. I got stuff everywhere. We've got some dirt. And we'll just make some stone. That's not going to be nowhere near enough stone. This will make enough stone. We'll get... I still got stuff in here cooking. So, all that. We need some red dye. We are going to need... we might as well just make all of that. And we're going to need some red wool. I am going to need some gold for this. And now we are just waiting on our stone. Now I can find out where this is at. Right there. Now we got all of our stone. Alright, so first things first. We're getting way ahead of ourselves here. We need to make inferium seeds, which I've got. We've got all the seeds. Well, that works. I had seeds already on me. Oh, by the way, this is lovely. Is it? It's not that. That's off. Oh, it's the shovel. Not that. Right click on the grass. Everything disappears. Oh, it's make cleanup so much easier. It's not going to help with inventory. But yeah, I need wheat seeds. So I'm already loving the shovel for that. Alright, we need this guy here. We're going to need acid. I need this guy here. We should have some inferium. I got a bunch of inferium. Let's make a few seeds. We're going to get a bunch more after that anyways. Alright, so that quest is complete. No, it's not. Well, it does complete the quest. Ooh, we got Supremium for that. But it wants us to make the farmland too. I don't... Oh, so I noticed in some of these quests, they have the task that you need to do, and there are optional tasks as well. Prosperity shards, we need to make an infusion crystal. We can do all of that. I don't know. Prosperity shards. And I know I've got diamonds in here. We're going to need a few of these. So, this guy. Let's put that up there. Inferium. I used all of it that I had. We've got inferium out the wazoo. With our luck, we've been able to get it. So there is our infusion crystal. That quest is complete. They give us some tertium. I'm not necessarily worried about making all the tools just now. We are going to have to make some of them, but for now, I'm not worried about it. So next up is our altar. We're going to need our pedestals. And we're going to need prosperity seed base. I didn't use all those. So there's that guy. There are our pedestals, and boom, there is our altar. Awesome. I about hit that. We can place this guy down over here, because all of our farms are still going to be back here, at least for the time being. And then I need a lever. That's not going to help. This really not going to help. That didn't help. That helps a lot. And we can do that, and we're ready to go on about our business. So that guy, that give us some more tertium. So basically it wants us to make any one of the tier 1 seeds. I'm thinking we make wood seeds. And the only reason why I say that, A, is I got wood here. And B, I actually would like to switch that out to acacia wood. For those, and beautiful. We've got our first seed. Takes care of that. Bags of random seeds. Oh, if I could get... We got slime. That's not bad. I was hoping for some... the blaze, or Enderman. That's our two... Enderman right now. Ender pearls are what we are held up on more than anything. And it doesn't even look like Endermen are a part of that. Ender seeds. So we do have our elemental seeds. We could do that one right quick and complete the quest. Let's get that stuff together. Alright, so I decided to go with making the water seeds. And I didn't put them up here, just for now. And that's just because that was easier to get a hold of than any of the other things quick like. Because I'm running out of time today. There we go, there we go. And there we go, all 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 10 tertium now. I am looking for these guys. And this guy. And that'll give us our water seeds, which does us no good right now. Other than completing the quest and unlocking us some more seeds. We just got diamond seeds. Which means that quest way up here is now complete. So, we do have, we've got to make all this stuff. We're not going to worry about that just yet, but we're going to get into our prudentium. And we can do that real quick. Like, let's take 2 of these. And that unlocks these guys. That gives us more prudentium. And more tertium. Or not tertium, that's inferium. And we can look at our tier 2 seeds, which we've got nature, honey, rubber is a main one. All of these right here. Mineral I'm not too worried about. But we can go ahead and make coal seeds right quick because we have all the coal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and prosperity seed base. And then after this, it wants us to look at getting into the mob stuff. We're not going to worry about that just yet. I just kind of want to make my way through some of these to see what we can get as far as random seeds. Inferium. Lovely. So tier 3 is where we can get into our redstone seeds. We've got enough to do that. which is one of the main reasons why we're doing this. I did get a bunch of iron. Those 4. And I am out of prosperity seeds. I did not. I was not out of prosperity shards. I wanted that guy. There we go. This will give us our redstone seed. And if we go in here and look, it says understanding essence farmland. The essence farmlands can be used. We've made it before. Dirt, hoe, and the inferium, whatever tier. But it says the only thing that it drops is the inferium essence in this. So I don't know. I guess that maybe that's something that has changed. I'm not sure. But it doesn't look like we can do anything with it. What did we just get? I have no idea. All right, and just to kind of tidy some the other up, we're going to go ahead and make some Imperium. That gives us 1. We'll just go ahead and do that. And we're going to make gold seeds for the moment. And the only reason why we're doing that is because that's what I have readily available right this minute. There we go. Tier 4 seeds, we've got gold, lapis, N seeds, nickel, fluorite, osmium, solium, uranium. Uranium's one of them we're going to need a bunch of. That give us some tertium. That give us more coal seeds. That's going to give us iron seeds. And that give us prudentium. So, now we've got all that. We need to get our solium stuff for growing mobs. I haven't got into a whole lot of the soul stuff yet. In the nether, I know I've gotten some, but I don't know what I've done with any of it. Alright, so I just may have enough stuff to do this. So we are going to need a handful. That's probably not even enough of those right now. But we are going to need a handful of ingots. That does leave us some dust. We're going to need at least... I don't have any gold on me. I'm going to need more than that. 2... 3 of those. Engineer's manual can go up. I don't need my tools for just the moment. Alright, so for the dagger, we're going to need 3 swords. 1, 2, and 3. We're not necessarily going to need them, but, well, we're not necessarily going to need one for killing, but we're going to use it for some of this stuff. We need a soul extractor. This is the main way we will probably do this. Machine frame, I need 4 redstone. There we go. And with this guy here, we can give it power. We can put soul jars in here. Let's go in here. this guy uses. You can give it items, and it will give you a certain percentage of souls for it. So this will help in trying to get Ender Pearls are the only thing we can use for that. We can't use Eyes of Ender. Good to know. Still doesn't help me one bit. I am waiting on the dust for these, and then we will make us. Do I have enough for a couple of jars? I do. All right, let's wait for that to finish. All right, so there we go. We have that. Oh, that makes one glass. My bad. So basically, we need to take the cobbled soul stone, we smelt it into soul stone, smelt the soul stone into smooth soul stone, and then the smooth soul stone gets converted into the dust. And that's what we need. That with the glass gives us our bottles. Or that with the glass gives us the solium glass, which gives us the bottles. Alright, now I should have what we need to at least make one jar to get the quest complete, which gives us copper seeds that got us the tier 2 mob seed done, which give us cow seeds, which is not bad because that'll make us, we don't have to grow, well, we don't have to, we can get beef, and we got all the leather we're ever going to need. And I think that's it. So with the soul jar, you can either have it in your hotbar and kill mobs with a solium dagger to fill it up, or you could put it in here with whatever item you need for like making the cows, leather, raw beef. Put those in there, put enough in it to get to 8, and the jar's filled, and you need 4 of them to make the seeds. So that's the extent of it. So, but I think with that, for the moment, we're going to just put all of our stuff up. I just wanted to get it started. I probably will get something going with our iron and redstone seeds and our inferium, because inferium is probably going to be our quickest, like I said, our quickest way to getting into flight. So, but with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.